Hi, welcome to the member video called The Miracle of Thank You. So we've all heard that gratitude is a really important thing for us to cultivate in our lives. We can practice gratitude by opening our eyes to the current blessings we have. And that's important because often we become distracted by what we don't have, or we think about what we're missing, and we forget to realize that we are already surrounded by blessings. So that's a really powerful way to practice gratitude. But there's another way to practice gratitude, and that is employing it as an energy in the law of attraction. The law of attraction teaches us that whatever we hold in our imaginations, whatever visions we hold, have to come to fruition and manifest on the physical plane. So using gratitude in the law of attraction would be already being thankful for the thing that's in my brain that is coming in the physical world. I am thankful for what is coming. Another way of thinking of that is faith. Faith is in the belief in things not yet seen. So the law of attraction tells us that if we hold something in our imagination, it has to come true in the physical world. The challenge, though, is not only creating the vision, but holding it, creating the momentum that it results in manifestation. And to me, that's always been a challenge. Not the vision, but the momentum to make the vision manifest all the way. But a few years ago, I was given a tool that really helped me crystallize what I wanted and create the momentum to make it happen. And the practice is what I'm going to share with you now. And it is a thank you letter to your soul, or the universe, or God, or source, or whatever you see as the source of miracles. So the way you start is you imagine yourself a month from now and think about what you want to have achieved in a month's time. What do you want to have created in a month's time? And then you write a letter, post-dated a month from now, as though that's already happened. You write a letter to your source of miracles, thanking your source for all of these things that have happened in a month's time. And then you spend a lot of time detailing it out. For example, if you want a new car, you might say, thank you so much for this amazing new car. I just feel so safe inside of it. It feels really luxurious. It's so much fun to drive now. And you go into details about what you love about this car and how it makes you feel in the world. You write all that down in the letter. And you do that for whatever else you want to manifest. And so you've got this very, very clear vision of what you want to happen, and the gratitude that it's already happened because you're imagining yourself a month from now. So you've got this wonderful vision, but now you have to apply the momentum. And the way you apply the momentum is every morning and night, you read the letter. And you get right back into that feeling, that experience of the miracle that's happened and how delighted and happy you are. So let it wash over you. Every time you do that, you're adding more gas, to the process of creation. And then in a month's time, you see where you are. So it's a really simple process, but really a lot of fun. It can be very lighthearted and joyful to do. So, and it's as simple as what I said. There are only two things that I want to warn you about because there are problems for me. And one is you might discover as you spend some time reading the letter that you start sliding out of desire and into longing. And I mentioned before that desire is an experience of creation and abundance, and longing is an experience of scarcity and suffering. Because when you're longing for something, you're experiencing your distance from it. So if you discover reading this letter over and over again, you start feeling like, oh, it would be so nice if this was true. If this was true, then what you want to do is back off from reading it for a while because you've just slid out of desire into longing. And I had to do that a few times. I had to back off and say, I'm not feeling happy about this. I'm feeling sad about this. So just back off to maybe only reading it one time a day, or whenever you can really get that feeling intact. The second warning is a little funny, but I noticed the first time I did this practice that within a first couple of weeks, there was a lot of shifting happening. A lot of things were coming together that were matching what I had written about, and it freaked me out a little. I guess I didn't really believe altogether that I had the power to make things happen. So I got a little panicky and I stopped reading the letter. And I just want to say that if you find that happens for you, to go easy on yourself. Like, this is something that's kind of outside the bounds of what most of us have experienced on a conscious level. And it is a bit surprising and maybe even a little scary to think that we have this kind of power. So if you discover it's moving too fast, it's working too well, you know, just stop, back off and stop, let it calm back down. Give yourself a chance to adjust and then come back at it maybe the next month with whatever you want to achieve that month. We all need to step into this in the way we can, and you don't want to push yourself so fast that you create some real resistance. So just go with the flow, see what feels right for you, and definitely trust your instincts on this one. Another thing that can be helpful sometimes, not only writing the letter out yourself, but you can share it. So if you want to share your manifesting letter, you can do it right here on this site. And that kind of adds more momentum because now we're supporting you in that. Or you can send it to me personally. If it's something that you'd rather not put on a public space, you can share it with me. I would love to hear how this works for you. It's been a really fun tool for me. And I'd love to hear what it does for you. So stay in touch. Bye.